They say to understand a person, you have to walk a mile in their shoes. So that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Thousands of people fleeing the violence in Syria, crossing the border into Iraqi Kurdistan.
I'm going to spend a week living less than 40 miles from the Syrian border, inside the largest refugee camp in Iraq. My family are nervous about me being here, and I'm a little bit nervous myself as well, because this isn't something that I ever imagined that I would be in the middle of. And this isn't something that I can honestly predict how it's going to go. Since the war in Syria first began, nearly 11 million people have fled their homes in search of safety. The news has been dominated by those trying to cross into Europe, but some 5 million people ended up in refugee camps like this one, Domiz, in northern Iraq. I can't believe how big it is. It's huge. I'm going to be living alongside 32,000 refugees to try and find out what life is like for those left behind. I'm going in with next to nothing. I don't speak the language. I don't know anyone. There's no one to help me. And I don't know how I'm going to survive in there. As the Syrian civil war rages into its 6th year, millions of people continue to flee the country in search of safety.
Can you give me your passport?
Domiz is one of 9 UNHCR sites currently housing Syrian refugees in Iraq. And like most camps, it's now full.
This is your number.
Okay.
Have a seat here.
Camp management estimates there are currently 4,300 Syrian families on a waiting list in this region alone, most living in nearby towns. Only those reuniting with family members or deemed particularly vulnerable are allowed in. But I've been told they're willing to make an exception in my case. I have no idea what some of these people have left to get here, how long they've walked, where they've come from. Excuse me, do you speak English at all? Do you speak English? No? No English? I'm gonna try and make this work. It's my first night here and I need to find somewhere to sleep. How do I do that? Oh man, at a final moment. It's nice to meet you. Thank you. Shukran. I knew that one. Shukran. Can I talk to you? Hello. All right. How do I survive my first night in this camp?
يمكنك أن تطلب المساعدة من اللاجئين.
I've got to go. It's possible to be assisted for help from refugees. Okay, I'll ask for help. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Reggie Yates, when did you arrive in Kurdistan?
Today.
Marital status, are you married,
Single?
single? Right. You haven't been involved in any military activities or?
No.
This is the first time?
First camp, yes.
Just look at your eyes.
Do I need to answer some more questions? Are we nearly done?
No. We still have a lot.
Oh, there's still a lot. Okay.
Yeah. Full address, last place in UK.
In London.
Do you have a phone number, please?
07935.
May I ask about your religion? Educational background, place of birth, and the name of your father.
In addition to registration, new arrivals will go through a vetting process carried out by security. It's thorough, and for good reason. The so-called Islamic State are known to hide terrorists within refugee camps.
So, how many brothers, sisters?
I have 2 brothers and 4 sisters.
4 sisters. Can you list their names, please?
All of them.
Yeah.
already given way more information than I want to this process. You got my iris.
Take a photo of this. Now, everything that we have discussed, we have to put it in our system.
When they finally got everything they need, you can officially become a refugee.
Getting in is a bit of a laborious process, but I am an asylum seeker. I have a certificate. And as of this evening, I'm a resident here. Hi, I wonder if you can help me. I've been told to come to the reception centre.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm going to be given some shelter for the evening here. Sure.
As a new arrival, the UNHCR have given me somewhere to sleep for my first night.
Hello.
This is where I'll stay?
Yeah.
Along with an aid package to get me started. But from tomorrow, I'll have to fend for myself.
I've got a kerosene hob to cook on. A flask for water. Wow, this is amazing. It's a proper full-on care package. There's like a toothbrush in here, disinfectant, all gifted. Yeah, soap powder. Oh. I've got a room heater as well. Everything's pretty much taken care of. I think I should definitely get my head down, stay here tonight, and tomorrow find someone to stay with.
The Domiz camp was established by the UN in April 2012 as a temporary shelter to host the massive influx of people escaping the war in Syria. But what was once just a mass of mud and tents has evolved. The 32,000 residents of Domiz have access to clean water and sanitation. 55 miles of electric cables feed the 5,500 buildings. There are 2 fully functioning hospitals and 7 schools, and it is growing all the time. An estimated 500 babies are born within the camp every year.
It's full-on shopping here, isn't there? I definitely wasn't expecting this. There's a mobile phone shop over there. There's restaurants and bakeries everywhere you look. Look at it. We might as well be in a major city. Look at that. Every property is one of them. Their own water tank. You've got electricity poles all the way down this street. It's a street, you know, it's cemented, it's concreted. You've got roads that are serviced. Just like any other town, it looks like the main strips are full of businesses. You've got a dressmaker, you've got someone selling furniture just over there, and all these little slip roads are residential. When I think refugee camp, I didn't think this. I didn't think they'd be selling 55-inch plasma screens. I mean, when I was packing, I figured, just in case, I'll take a pair of gloves. Hello. Hey. And a hat. And it is freezing the minute the sun goes down. I'm so glad I got somewhere to sleep tonight as well.
Temperatures at this time of year often drop below freezing. I'm grateful for my temporary accommodation.
It's technically emergency accommodation, so I've only got my bed for the one night. For the next few days, the rest of the week, I guess, I'm fending for myself. I feel proper ropey though, geez. Just crusty and grimy. So like I want to just have a shower. I don't think that there are any. plan is to get out there and find someone that can let me bunk up for the night.
The camp has 10 main roads and over 100 side streets. Even though roughly 40% of residents travel outside the camp for work, Domiz 1 has hundreds of small businesses, ranging from mobile phone shops to restaurants, barbers to wedding dress shops.
You've got newborns right the way through to people going to school, getting told off in the street, and just living out their lives normally as if they would anywhere else. But people are going and coming. You know, it's not just people staying here, trapped. They're actually getting on buses just like that one and going to work in nearby towns. So there's a thriving economy, there are thriving people, and there are, to my surprise, people who have decided that this is home, which is why they're building properties just like that one.
I've been told about an area in the camp reserved for single men, where I might have a bit of luck finding somewhere to crash tonight. I've also managed to pick up a translator for the day, which I'm hoping will make my life that little bit easier.
Look at this, you've got literally a tent. It's like tarpaulin, it's sheets, it's blankets, it's whatever they can find to try and keep dry. And an outdoor toilet that it seems like loads of men are sharing. Look at that. Literally siphoned electricity for the light and whacked one of these in to divvy it up to different tents. That's genius. Probably shouldn't touch it. Let me see if he's in. Is this your tent? Alaikum salam. Good morning. Is this your tent? Right. Do you mind if I come in? Can I see your home? Amazing. I'll take my shoes off. There we go. There we go. What's your name?
Aswan.
How'd you say that?
My name is Aswan.
Aswan. Aswan. Okay. How long have you lived here?
تقريبا 4 سنوات.
Do you think that you can go back home to Syria?
لا حتى الشهر خلاص نبي وأمان شي نبي ما وصل الفيديو ما مش برشي ما نجبر شي لقز ما مسؤولي عف عسكرية أنا شاري جيني زحمتها.
So were they trying to force you to join the military?
جارك دي جارنا نبيم هاد يعني إبلاغ من عسكريين. يب خدي ما إنسان يقول خلكي بكج وعسكرية نظام السوري خاصة ما إنسان خلكي بكج إذا شو مساعدة هناك يعني مساعدة هناك إذا بكون جي ما زين تعدل مناطق خوكم بس.
Wow. Most of the people that have lived here for a long period of time, they eventually build a house. Is that what you're trying to do, or what's the reason that you've got a temporary structure?
خدي قلت من قويت تزقردين بس أزوج سيبس ما ميخون الفيديو ويما تاني الفيديو ما زقرد ما زلي حالي خما.
So I'm trying to find somewhere to stay. If it's not too uncomfortable for you, would you be okay with me maybe sharing your floor this evening?
شوف أوريد ما عادي هناك.
Thank you so much. These big things on.
There are 5,148 individual homes in Domiz, which vary from semi-permanent concrete buildings to semi-permanent tents to more basic dwellings for newer arrivals. But the priority for upgraded homes is given to families with children.
This way?
Hazwan is still single, but he has managed to secure a plot of land on which he plans to put up one of the UNHCR's larger, more comfortable tents.
Just how big is this tent then?
خدي تقريبا 5 متر. السلام عليكم.
Alaikum salam.
The tents are free, one of the benefits of being granted refugee status. Every resident staying in Domiz is entitled to free healthcare, free schooling, free water, and electricity.
بلان شن راكن بس عملش نقول خبيبة عن يا ديرة مشكلة ويا جرانا هناك.
Go on the shoulders.
لا 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 وصلت من الدار شنو يا اخي؟
No, come on. He doesn't want any money? Why did he not want to take any money?
My friend.
It's so hard to tell what's what. That's the UN, right? Okay, yes.
I've been told that the local barber here is tying the knot later this week. So I've decided to drop in and see if I can secure an invite.
Hello. Is this your place? Okay. So you're getting married this week. Congratulations. Congratulations. How are you feeling about the wedding?
خوشه ونخوشش يعني شعوري من خوشه متخص انه ضغطان من الخارج بنا الفرمان همي خارج بريطانيا.
Okay, so how do you go from a refugee camp like Domiz to a place like the UK where I live? How would you be able to get your family from here to there?
يعني تقريبا صار ونيبك شو متفق حتى أظهرهم تقريبا دفترك وسهمة دفترك وشلوارة أبي حمي جبر ريح حتى أصبح من ويدي يبقى شاقشي وأنا أكيد في زبط ما وأنا حتى تقريبا ما بيجي هنا دفرق وأسفاز دولتك وأسفاز.
So you'd have to do it illegally?
حسن تي ريدينين أسهل مش فيه ما رجعنا ماشي جي مو إنسان حقجي خوشة.
So what is a wedding in Domiz actually like?
دعوات يعني دعوات خوشة في راسي مش برفيري هبارة تحمل دفتنا ودعوات مهودر وقتي ديلانش خورت كيت يعني شيء قلق خوشة في دعوات.
Well, look, your wedding sounds amazing. It might be a little forward of me to ask, but I'm not here for very long. I go on Friday. Would it be possible to come to the wedding on Thursday?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. سهل جواب بالعكس كيف عملي وري قلت وري.
Thank you. That's really kind. Well, I'm excited for you. Take care.
Chatting to barbers about their weddings. It's easy to fool yourself into thinking you're living in a normal Middle Eastern town.
Can I get curry?
But just an hour down the road, a vicious battle is taking place to control the city of Mosul, with Iraqi and Kurdish forces fighting to drive Islamic State out of the region.
The entire time I've been sat here eating my lunch, this lady's face keeps appearing on the screen, and you don't have to be a genius to work it out. She's a reporter that's actually died, and today's her funeral, and it looks like she's actually died in a war zone. I think it's actually Mosul that she's in, which, you know, is 20 odd miles from where we are now. If she's not safe, how safe am I?
I'm heading back to meet Hazwan, who's kindly agreed to put me up for the night in his tent.
I feel really out of order turning up at Hazwan's without absolutely anything to give him. I'm tempted to buy him some bread.
Refugees are entitled to the equivalent of £15 per person a month in food vouchers. But I get the impression that it doesn't stretch very far.
How much for one?
Even if you can work out how to spend it.
100, how much? 50. I don't know what's happened here. Oh, no, I don't want 5. No, I don't want 5. Just one. Yeah. Translation. No. I need one. One. How much? Oh, go on, you buy one. Hello. You do it. How much did you pay? Man, I didn't even see what he got out. Is that it? That's how much it costs? Thank you. I know that his place is one of these left turns, but I don't know which one. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Aswan, it's a little thank you. Thank you for letting me stay. Oh, there we go. So, no lights, no heating? So when that happens, how cold do you get at night?
ها يعني نقلك صار خوشة نه سر ما قالك نينا بطاني بخدت كرن صبيدم ضربون ببونا قشهما
And what was it that made you realise you needed to leave your home country?
من أوله من سوريا ترك ما يعني خطام ترك السبب رئيسي تنشي وجمال در كبيك جان تجمال در كتبة تنزاني بانا يعني ده متر تشوفانا تنزاني بتم مري وكيتا كشتبانا جيد كسي نزاني بو مجال جديد تنبيش تبينج كشتن خطأ الداري ونظامي بو في شكل عشوائي باشنا عالمي مش عارف خد الجارك عشوائي باشنا عالمي زي دي بتبينج كشت.
When you realised that you needed to leave Syria at 18 years old, what was it like with your parents when you finally said goodbye?
خدي براسي قريك زحمات براسي يعني أزبيجم جوي لحظة زحمة الرنات يسرين خدي من تصويرك عائلة تاخو حميكة قال هفدوب وما قرت بجارك يعني هشتمي بجيك بون من قال خانيت بون بس من أولا زمان بعدين من قلك خطأ من ساحة كل يدنا من قلك يسبي تأثير مراسي يعني عائلة تاخو متعند برجع أخوان من دي قلك يعني وي تصوير قلك تعدل من قلك متشرك أنا من يا قطن ومن يا بافشتين قلك سبوشمان ومراستي يعني من تصوير أنا قطن خديها سيدة زويج حساب كان وأجواء غريب هما يعني حتى برنجي باغي من الجا منو خشكي وانا كي نما يعني نما دينا بيرام وشاونا يدي
I can't even begin to understand how you might feel with everything that you've experienced.
It got cold last night, didn't it?
خسار حبواري والله خسارة.
All right. I'm gonna try and get started for the day. Thank you again for letting me sleep here last night. I appreciate it.
عادي أساسا راسه شعبه.
I don't remember the last time I was that cold. Every time I started to nod off, I'd feel the cold wake up and instantly think, where the hell am I? What am I doing? And realise how alien this environment feels, but also how uncomfortable it actually is, you know? It's a bit embarrassing, actually. I caught myself looking at pictures of my family, and I think that came off the back of what he was saying about his. Having the one picture of his family was just too painful, so he cut it up. I love my family so much, and I'm part of a big family. I've got a lot of siblings, and in my toughest moments, you know, they pick me up, they help me. So for him to be in this environment and to not have any family here, I don't know how I'd manage that. Home could become a sense of pain because after a certain amount of time, I think you'd have to start telling yourself you might not actually go home. You might not actually get to see those people again. And he's just one of 30-odd thousand people in here. I'm sure he's not the only one that feels that way. Can I help in any way at all?
No.
No, I insist.
زي صبي مجبر خيمتي. من وراه جا جيراني قدامي.
Is that how it works here then? Do people just help each other for free?
يبخدي حالي حميكا حميوكا حمين يعني حالي حموكا ياكا جبر لك مساعدة هبدود كان بهبدود حسهن يعني مثلا معاناتي أنا.
Let's take this back.
As the eldest son, Hazwan is expected to provide for his parents and siblings in Syria. He sends every spare penny he earns from picking up the odd construction job back home to his family, where earning an income is virtually impossible.
As time's gone on here, have you become less and less hopeful that you'll ever return home?
وبراجي من سوريا وسيخوش كان يجي سورينا وباغي من ديكا يجي سورينا واستشم عائلة خوش بخد عنك قدمت قلت تقريبا صالة كده صالة إذا دي صالة إنه بس إنما يعني نوع توقعات عند الفترة.
Getting home to family might not be an option, but there is a route out. Smugglers operating within the camp offer an illegal service, taking refugees across the border into Turkey and beyond. It's a vast criminal network stretching across Europe, worth an estimated £4 billion. Many people here are planning to make the journey, including Vandal, the groom I met yesterday. But what exactly does that entail?
Hello, you look like you're having a good old chat. How you doing? I'm Reggie.
Hello.
What's your name?
I've been told to talk to a man called Mohammed, who lives in the northern edge of the camp.
Oh, wow, look at this. This is lovely. This is really comfortable.
وك يعني عم تلاقي قلبي مرتاح. بخدي باشا.
This feels like the most complete home that I've walked into since I've been here. You've got trees outside, there's a separate kitchen, someone was cooking food. How many people live here?
أزو وفي كوريمنا وسيزارو كيفينا. وطاي كوركي بيجم مثلا وطاي كوركي ما. خدي أو شونا يوها جبر معيشته خبو. جبر معيشته. وضعي ما مثلا تعبان. عالم قصر حتى كرسل أوروبا وراحتي أو شو ولا زعل هوالي بيشوبون هوالي بيرد شغل يقول شو ما تناي تمايل ويدي شيء وتشي ورا ربوش ما نكر ما قلت نشا أو جمبراخ بريدة يختوى قلبي بحريدة يختوى قلبي وقالك جوا فطوسين دعافيدا ومرن وقالك جي دركتن أو أفزيكي هيفايا قصدها 2015 حتى نها ونضايا مفقودة تشتكجي نخياها أمزان ساغة مريا تشيري هاتي أمزان أفزي يهوزاني ونضابية ما شغلي ولا صبروش بجامعه شو قاسي مسج برا الكاري مرمكي ولا عرض البجامعه أفهم
Thank you. Do you want to get some air? Do you want to take 2 minutes and get some air?
No.
Thank you so much for speaking to me. Take care again. Take care. I think like everyone else, I've seen pictures on the news of refugees trying to find a new home in Europe, going by boat. And unfortunately, not everyone making it. Obviously, there's that famous image of that young child on the beach, and that's just one story, you know? To actually sit down with a family who've lost someone to a similar tragedy is, I can't even really put it into words. I don't know. I felt that I knew how I felt about this situation and how I felt about refugees trying to make it into Europe. Now I know how I really feel. It's kind of ironic, really, isn't it, when you think that in this environment you've got all of these people who have pretty much come here with nothing, yet they're willing to help each other. And when you think about people from rich countries who have the space and who have the funds to help them, we don't want to. It's just a bit shit, isn't it? I've been watching these birds fly over Domiz all day, and I was wondering where they were going to, and it looks like they've been coming here. Excuse me. Where did all of these birds come from? Do you breed? Are you calling them in now?
I'm
Reggie, by the way. What's your name?
Amr.
So tell me about these birds. I mean, you've got hundreds. How did you end up having this many?
واديت هاتم فيري أما مشول ذكر بشتي شوري ما قلت هتري سنة بخارج بارد سنة ألمانيا وقفاندرا بتشوش خورن دك وتركرين وهندك جات تيش كرين تيش كرين هندي مزن بين أمام هنداش هفته پنج كتر بتني نبى هفته پنج كتر مرا خدا عندك بس مرا غريبيا درفد نفكر أبد.
So these birds kept you here?
خدي هفال تدون هفال ولو سلاف ملاف بون نقابة مواد هفال بون يعني. چون فطسي دابي نافي شيرو بون خورتك يقولك محترم بو فقير بو قنج بو.
Do you think many people here are of the same mindset as you, that this is home now?
بابي ما يبي معاملات خوش دبي يعني الشرشة بيجن يعني يلو أي مكان جمع عادة عمل أشكري روج أبي روج آفا أم تخوان تمودة أم جيراني من الجمع بين كسنر خارج خوشتره شيترش خارج فر خوشتر كنجي بما ما ربشت بزي برسولي فيدا كي مستقبلي فر هي يعني حتى جمرة جرك فر بن جرك نار.
Whatever shape the roots that you put down take, roots are roots, man. And if you've got something that makes your situation feel like home, thank you so much, cup of chai. You're not going to leave. Why would you? Cheers. Pleasure to meet you. I'll keep an eye out for the birds, okay? If I see the birds, I know where they're going.
It's hard to say what I'd do if I was stuck in this situation.
Onions? This one?
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Yes.
Tomatoes, you said?
Tomato.
From what I've heard today, to the people living here, Europe is a sort of pipe dream.
Can I cut anything? Cut potatoes?
But it's a dream that can all too easily get you killed.
There we go.
So it's alarming to hear that Hazwan is considering it.
So it looks like dinner by torchlight.
خدي من حس كرجو از برنا بو خب جمع كم براسين خدي خطرين هاي چند جبه از چم براسين يعني قوم بن خدي اول من تقول المانيا بصفتها لي من ببريطانيا جي قالك يخشوا او جي قالك يج حسكي يعني خالك سوريا حست كان و عشان تصويري غرفه كوينه يجي شاني وانا كده.
Yeah, please. Let's see. Yeah, he's got a nice little setup. That's good. It sounds like you're risking a lot. I mean, do you not worry that it could go wrong for you?
تشتا خدت الحسكر بي او تشلفيدي بي تشلفيدي بي يعني خدت على قدر اني بي ضافيدي بي ولا
See you in a bit. Waking up this morning was a really strange feeling because it's the most comfortable I've felt since being here. I don't know if every day it's getting easier or if on some subconscious level I finally accepted that this is my new normality. You know, Hazwan has he's built a home here, a temporary one albeit, and he's now been moved up the street where he's going to build something a little bit more strong, a little bit bigger. But to me, it's almost like admitting defeat. Because the minute that you succumb and allow yourself to put down roots, the chances of you going back home or finding home somewhere else, like in Europe or America, pretty much get null and voided.
So far, because I've been staying in an area for single guys, I've mostly been talking to men in the camp. But this morning, I've been introduced to a young woman, Fatima, a 19-year-old who came in 6 years ago.
You speak really good English.
Yeah.
Where did you learn to speak English?
Harry Potter. Yeah,
Okay.
and Disney. Movies Disney.
And that's really helping.
Yeah.
Are you married?
No, thank God, I'm single. Yeah,
Why
I
are you
don't
so-
like marry. No.
Why not?
No, because I will study.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Yeah,
so if you get
because-
married, you can't continue?
Yeah, because his husband don't like his wife to working and study. Yeah.
Right. So what do you want to do then? If you don't want to get married
No.
and you want to study, what do you want
Yeah,
to go
I
on
want
to
to
do?
study. I want to be a translator, president.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you studying hard then? You're doing well at school?
Yeah, and I'm training yoga.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, you're a proper modern woman.
Yeah.
Fatima is resolutely single, but within Domiz, she's unusual. Families struggling to cope financially have increasingly seen marriage as a way of looking after their daughters.
So what is it like to be a 19-year-old girl in Domiz then?
بزانی چا حیاتا گلک بزحمته والفيري گلک ظلامه آبونه پیش مرگه ظلامه دی چیت مثلا اکادی بنتن دجنا خو برده يعني قلنا الفيري ميت حين 16 سالي ويه برداينه و pregnant حاملا
I never thought that divorce would be an issue here.
مثلا كيتشيك يا بيتشيكا عمري 16 جبر هندي بيتشيكن مثلا نمواوا هيشتا كامل نبوا اخذنيتو هيشتا يتزارو كانه
Syrians have traditionally married young, but there has been an alarming rise in the number of child brides within the refugee community, with reports of girls as young as 12 being married.
My mom, you know, she's married in 13. Yeah, 13. Yeah.
Is that why you think they're so open to you choosing when you get married as opposed to them pushing you to do it younger?
يعني حتى نو كجي مثلا الدفمة عائلة ما تشينا بيتكجي شازة بيتهدى هجدة درباسنا كيت أموينا دان. My father tell me, married but as you like.
As you like.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
In a camp like Domiz, how do you meet someone?
On the street sometimes.
If you see a boy that you like, would you approach him? How do you
No,
get
if
in
I
touch?
like him, I will just show you I liked him.
How do you show him that you like him?
Ah, can we do it? Me and
Okay,
you?
yeah, sure.
Okay. You walk. Yeah, like this. I'm walking. He will show like this. Yeah.
Right.
And after that, he will calling my friend, and you will giving you my number like this. Take this paper.
Hey, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Then go and give that to her. Over there.
نتشتك بس من نسلين. يا كيا؟ Nice.
Okay.
I have to go because I have a course.
Thank you. I'll see you
Thank
soon.
you. See
Nice
you.
to meet you, Fatima.
Nice to meet you too.
At times in this camp, you can find yourself so overwhelmed by the horror of what these people have been through that thinking about anything else almost seems disrespectful. But Fatima, and I guess a lot of other people like her, seem to be just living in the moment, studying and planning for their future. At some point, I guess you just have to start moving forward. It's the day of Vandal's wedding, and I'm heading over to the barbers to check in on the groom.
Where is the groom? Where's the guy? Hello? I barely recognise you. Look at him. There he is. Big day. How you doing? You all right? You feeling nervous? Yeah. I guess the next time I see you will be at the wedding. All right? Good luck.
I've managed to wangle myself an invite, but with the preparations in full flow,
hey,
I don't want to overstep my welcome.
Looking good, guys.
I'm leaving the camp tomorrow. Earlier in the week, I felt that most people here had accepted their fate. That staying here and building houses meant they'd somehow given up. But people here aren't really giving up. They're just making the most of a terrible situation.
When you really start to think about the idea of, in a heartbeat, having to leave everything that you call home and starting again somewhere else, it's really easy to understand if someone said, you know what, I can't do this, and just gave up. But what I've experienced and what I've seen consistently is people who have done the complete opposite of that. Being raised in a working class environment, in a council estate to be exact, I know what it means to be in an environment that doesn't have very much and be surrounded by people who are making the best of what they've got. Regardless of the fact that there might be dust outside their front door, there is a pride, and that pride is amazing to see. I've seen homes that have been set up by families. I've seen businesses that have been set up, and there is life here. You know, there are children here who are 5 and 6 years old who know nothing else. This to them is home. No one here, to me, feels as if they've given up.
It's my final evening in the camp.
Fatima, you look amazing.
Is that gonna work?
And I've managed to get my hands on a suit for Vandal's big occasion.
I'll miss you too.
Back home, you can live next door to someone for years and never really bother to get to know them. Half the people on my street I've never even spoken to.
Why are we holding arms?
Whereas here, people help each other, look after each other, offer you tea after they've just met you, make you feel welcome at their wedding.
What an amazing wedding, man. That's incredible. I guess it's a real first-hand experience of what it means to be a part of a community. I just keep seeing faces that I've seen all week. There's people in there that I've passed in the street, that have served me food in the shops, that I've hung out with and met. It really feels like the entire community has come out to celebrate Vandal and his new wife. It's just wicked.
Here, everyone is connected because they have a shared history. They know what it feels like to be desperate and in need of each other's help.
Bye.
And out of that comes a sense of community that's amazing to be part of, however briefly.
Beautiful. I was doing this tonight.
Yeah.
I did this. Party was popping tonight. You missed one. Where were you? You gonna get married? Yeah.
Life here isn't easy. I think life here is getting easier year on year. But it's not an easy life.
We have heat. I think it's only fair that the electric has come on the last night.
Thanks.
Even though we don't speak the same language, you know, we unfortunately aren't able to have a full-on conversation without some sort of translation. But I do think he knows that I'm thankful for his help, because I felt that little bit safer knowing I've got somewhere every night to go to. And that's made being here that bit easier. And that's something that he didn't have.
Good night. Thanks again, okay?
You're welcome. I love your friend.
Oh, that's very nice. I love you too, friend.
It's my last day in the camp. I still can't say it exactly feels comfortable, so it's good to know Hazwan will soon be moving on to a better place.
Hazwan, you ready?
Yes.
All right, 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Adam, this one? Do you want to hold this? You're too short. Come on, you can get it. It's the beginnings. Look at this.
I am happy.
Yeah? How long do you think you'll stay in this tent for? So you've decided you're definitely going to build here, yeah?
inshallah.
When did you decide that it was time to stay?
من نقول مثلا طنم قرار ذا بس مشكلة يعني شو بتجاهدين أزهر ميدا يعني از مجبور من الفيديو بين يعني تحلينا جوي بحلي بيفا يعني هاك حلقة دي هبان من الكربانة بس بحلي بيفا نيجي
Are you Fatima's father? Okay. Is Fatima home?
Fatih! I'm in the eastern part of the camp to meet Fatima again.
Fatima! Where's your makeup? You look good.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot. How many sisters do you have?
This is your sister. 7 sisters.
How many brothers?
3 brothers. Small brother, a big
baby
brother.
brother?
Yeah.
Right, wow. So does the whole family live here?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I can't help but think that Fatima, surrounded by family, is in a better place to deal with the hardships of the camp than someone like Hazwan, who has nobody.
Ow! Yeah. Are?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Even if you are living alongside your loved ones, the concept of home can be a painful one.
My special place. Because Syria, there, and smell Syria.
You can smell Syria?
Yeah.
So can you see Syria from here? This will be the first time I see it.
Oh! Syria!
Do you miss it?
Yeah.
What was your home like in Syria? Was it a big house?
Yeah. A big house in Damascus.
Right. What happened to it?
Oh, ISS. By ISS. Destroyed. بيجي بدست خراج تجاوي كركا كيبتشيك هفالي من بو بدست خراج تجاوي وي سري باقي مراج تجاوي.
How old were you when this happened?
14. بس بتشيك بو يعني هفالي من بو من قالك حاجة تكر ومالايت بر مالا من دابو. Sorry.
That's okay. Check out Syria then.
Oi.
You look like you'd rather not look.
I can't.
Why not?
I don't know. But I can't.
We'll look this way instead. Yeah? Is that better?
I like this way.
This way is easier, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
The longer you stay in a camp like Domiz, the more you realize it's a sort of limbo.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You literally
The refugees here can't go home, at least not anytime soon. And Europe is a dangerous pipe dream.
Thank you again, Mum. Thank you. Come here. Look after yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Take care, Mum.
The majority of people I've met here are stuck with no end in sight. And part of me feels angry about that. Angry that they may not live out the dreams they once had. But at the same time, rather than just giving up, the friends I've made are carrying on, taking back control of their lives and despite their circumstances, making a new home.